Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Samriah. I am from English Education Class B 2019 and I will explain the steps of implementing lesson plan in school. There are several stages in this explanation, namely number 1 about lesson plan, number 2 about implementing the lesson plan, and number 3 rating. And number 1 about lesson plan. In the early stage of carrying out of this text, I met a teacher at one of the junior high school in Majene, namely SMP Negeri 3 Majene. I asked the teacher for the syllabus and lesson plans to be changed later by increasing the use of IT in it according to the assignment in the courses. The benefit of implementing this technology-based lesson plan are: number 1, make students better understand how to use technology. Number 2, the use of technology in learning can also make it easier for teacher and student. And number 3, make a student not surprised when dealing with more sophisticated technological development. Number 2, implementing the lesson plan. Implementing the lesson plan. In the early stage of implementing the lesson plan, I first consult with the senior teaching assistant about readiness and whether the senior want to implement the lesson plan that I had changed. To implement it, I gave the modified lesson plan to Sister Nisa, and then I used it in learning in Saturnus 8th grade. The learning material applied at the beginning of the meeting is about there are and there is. Students write down objects in the classroom in English and their numbers. Students can use book, dictionary, handphone, or laptop as tools to help with their work. And during the second lesson plan implementation, the teacher gave assignment to the question application. And the number 3, rating. At the final stage of learning, the teacher provides an evaluation of the learning that has been carried out so that students can better understand the material. Then the teacher gives assignment to students use the quizzes application, which later student college it also through the quizzes application. The learning assessment method used is an assessment in the form of written, oral, or group discussion. As for some that I got additionally in the form of photo documentation when implementing the lesson plan in the learning carried out at SMP Negeri 3 Majene. In the first photo, the teaching assistant can be seen explaining new material to students, namely the material in chapter 6 about our busy road, contribution with the material being taught about there are and there is. The teacher explain about there are and there is, then the students are given the task to name the object are in the classroom and then checked by the teacher. In the next photo, there is a photo of me with the teaching assistant, which was taken after the lesson was finished. In the next photo, there is a photo of me and the teacher in question asking for the lesson plan or syllabus, where we talk a little about the purpose of this course's work, and the teacher also provides input on what to do when changing the lesson. In the following picture, there is a photo of the implementation of the second lesson plan on November 15, 2021. In the photo, it can be seen that there are a few students in the room due to the COVID-19 vaccine, which makes only some students in the class. The student give assignment using the quizzes application, totaling 14 slides of explanation with 5 slides of question answered by student. Assessment. I use the question application to give assignment to student. Here, students are asked questions about the material there are and there is, which have been explained according to their understanding. The form of the question given is to complete a sentence consisting of 5 numbers. And the question number 1 is, there's dots a car parked near my house. Number 2, there is dots police station. Number 3, there dots car. And number 4, dots 2 fishermen. And the last, complete the answer according to the picture shown. Message and impressions during call implementation. During the implementation, I was very enthusiastic, especially the teaching assistant and English teacher at Junior High School 3 Majene were very good in helping me carry out the task of implementing this lesson plan. From this assignment, I was also able to meet my classmates again because we are both looking for school and making new friends. From this assignment, I also got experience on how to make a lesson plan, how to teach in front of students, and I also got a lot of input from Sister Nisa and Ma'am Hamida. Okay, this is my explanation regarding the implementation of lesson plan at Junior High School 3 Majene, and thank you so much.